I decided to drive home and surprise my parents for their 25th anniversary. It's usually a 10-hour drive, but it's not something I haven't done before. Deciding the roads would empty after rush hour, I hoped in my car and began the long journey over. The radio played a soft melody as I drove alone down a desolate highway, the moonless night enveloping me in darkness. The road seemed to stretch on forever. My heart quickened with each passing mile, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease due to the lack of visibility. I'm not a bad driver, but perhaps I should have waited till the sun rose. As the fuel gauge dropped dangerously low, my eyes caught a glimmer of hope in the distance. A neon sign flickered in the night. The Lone Star gas station, 1 mile ahead. Desperate for a pit stop, I welcomed the idea of filling up my tank and taking a break. As I approached the gas station, it looked like any other rest stop, but something felt off. There were no other cars, and the silence was deafening. A chill ran down my spine, but I shook off the feeling, attributing it to my tired mind playing tricks. I pulled into an empty parking spot, and the headlights revealed a rundown gas station with flickering lights that cast eerie shadows on the walls. The rain began to fall, adding to the ominous ambiance. Stepping out of the car, the air felt heavy with an unspoken fear. I tried to dismiss my unease as I stepped towards the gas pumps, but a gut feeling warned me to stay vigilant. As I stood by the pump, a rustling noise came from behind the station, making me turn around quickly. My heart pounded as I saw a shadowy figure lurking in the darkness. "Hello?" I called out, but my voice seemed to echo into the void. Fear gnawed at me, urging me to leave immediately, but I couldn't ignore the desperate need for fuel. Just as I began pumping gas, a shiver ran down my spine, and I felt a pair of eyes on me. Turning my head slowly, I saw a man standing by the gas station's entrance, watching me intently. His eyes were fixated on me with a thin grin. Nerves tingling, I tried to ignore him, but his presence sent chills down my spine. I kept my eyes down, pretending not to notice him, while silently praying he would leave me alone. My heart sank when he began to approach me, and I instinctively tightened my grip on the pump nozzle. He walked with slow, deliberate steps, and his grin widened as if relishing my discomfort.
"Need some company, sweetheart?"
He leered with a crooked grin. I forced a weak smile, attempting to maintain composure. "No, thank you, I'm just passing through." He chuckled darkly, taking another step closer.
"Why don't you come inside and warm up? We have some hot coffee."
Every fiber of my being screamed to run, but I knew I shouldn't abandon my car. My heart pounded in my chest, and I mustered the courage to decline his offer once more. Suddenly, a rustling noise came from the woods nearby. A second man emerged from the shadows, joining the first, and my worst fears were realized. Panic surged within me, and I realized these were not 2 gas station employees. Everything went silent as the blood rushed to my ears. My body went to autopilot as I left the gas pump still running and pivoted back to my driver door. Sliding into the front seat and smashing the lock door button, I struggled to start the car as my keys were jingling in my hand. The 2 men, now both at my car, shouted obscenities and began banging on the windows. With adrenaline coursing through my veins, I was finally able to start the engine. I put the pedal to the metal and pounded the gas pedal as quick as I could, the tires screeching as I sped away from the gas station. My heart raced as I watched the 2 men grow smaller in my rearview mirror. Tears of relief streamed down my face as I continued down the highway, knowing that I had narrowly escaped a terrifying fate. The gas station faded into the distance. As I drove, I kept checking my rearview mirror to make sure those men weren't following. I didn't want to tell my parents about the terrifying incident, but I don't think I'll ever be driving alone at night again. thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. And if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to smash that like button. 1 like equals 1 banshee scream. Full video on my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe for more.